Your Honor, I'd like permission to mark this as Plaintiff's 1 for identification. You want to know what this is and why we have to go through this process at trial? Come join me for a moment as I share with you some great information. Hi, I'm Jerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law here in the state of New York. During the course of trial, we will have an opportunity to introduce many different exhibits, maybe medical records, maybe an anatomical model. Now we have to identify it for the court and the jury. In addition, when the court stenographer takes down all the information, they're recording exactly what it is that we're showing to the witness so that now, in the record, anybody reading that record, let's say an appellate court, would know exactly what we're referring to. So if I say, Your Honor, I'd like to mark this as Plaintiff's Exhibit number 1, what does that mean? Well, I, as the attorney representing the injured victim, we are the plaintiff. We are the ones bringing the lawsuit. So every item that we ask the court to introduce now is going to be marked and designated as the plaintiff's exhibits. If the defense attorney wants to introduce certain exhibits, then everything he introduces will be marked defendant's exhibits. So now here's a little trivia. When we introduce an exhibit for the plaintiff, everything is marked according to number. This is plaintiff's exhibit number 1, number 2, number 3. When the defense introduces an exhibit, the court uses an alphabetical system. This will be defendant's exhibit A, B, C, D. Why do they do that? It's just for the purposes of keeping track of exactly what exhibits we're showing to the court, what exhibits we're showing to the witnesses, and ultimately to the jury. So, Mr. Witness, I'd like you to take a look at plaintiff's exhibit number 1. Can you tell us, have you ever seen this type of device before? Yes, I have. What is this device, Mr. Witness? Oh, this is a remote control device. And what do you use it for? Oh, I use it for when we shoot video. Okay, so now, Your Honor, at this time I offer this device into evidence. And now the judge has to determine whether or not I can actually introduce this exhibit into evidence. If I can't, then I cannot take this device and show it to the jury. They've seen it, they've heard about it, they've heard the witness testify about it, but they're not going to actually be able to hold it in their hand, look at it, and examine it. If the judge agrees and allows me the opportunity to go ahead and introduce this exhibit into evidence, now I'm going to ask the court for permission. Your Honor, may the jury now see this exhibit? Yes, they may. And now we go ahead and show it to the jury, they'll look at it, and now that's marked into evidence. So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on in the trial process here in the state of New York. And that's true whether it's a car accident case or a medical malpractice case or even a wrongful death case. You know, chances are you're watching this because you have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in the state of New York and you do have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. You know, I can answer questions just like yours. I do this every single day, and I'd love to talk to you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Jerry, G-E-R-R-Y, @oginski-law.com. That's it for today's quick video. I'm Jerry Oginski. Have a fantastic day.